Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing this look. This is a look that I did using the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette. This is the exact look that I was actually wearing in my VIB Sephora haul that so many of you guys were asking about. So I hope you guys like this look that I created for you guys. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave everything down below. Otherwise, besides that, we're going to jump in and I'm going to show you how to get this look.
Alright you guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is go in with Max Painterly and Paint Pot, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid, and I'm just going to take it all the way up to my brows. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with the Bonbon palette, and I'm going to take that cream matte shadow called Divinity, and I'm going to use this to set my entire base, and I'm also going to take quite a bit of it on my brow bone because it's what I'm going to use to highlight as well. Now I'm just going to go in with some tape. I want this to be very easy for you guys to achieve, so I feel like tape is a very easy thing to do. And as you guys can see, I'm just making sure that the tape is aligned with the other eye that I already did. So now I'm going to go in with Almond Truffle, and I'm just going to take that into the crease area. I'm not going to go much higher than the crease area, as you can see, and I'm just going to take it on this fluffy brush. This is a Zoeva, I want to say a 221. It's kind of like the Sigma E40, just a little bit smaller, but works really well. Now I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Clor Tattoo, and as you guys can see, I had to peel off the top layer because it was all dried out, but it's just a tip for you guys if you guys want to try to revive those Maybelline tattoos or even your brow products like the Anastasia Dip Brow. That'll work just as well. Now I'm going to go in with Cafe Au Lait, and I'm going to take that on the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to be working with 3 shadows. The first shadow is Cafe Au Lait. Then I'm going to go in with Molasses Chip, and I'm going to put that on the center of my eye. You guys can see that it's not super pigmented right now, but once the lighting changes, you guys will see that color pop up a little more. This color was just a little bit hard to work with, but I got the color in there pretty good after a while. So now taking the color Bordeaux, I'm going to go in with this other fluffy brush. This is also by Zoeva, and I'm just going to put that really on the outer corner of my eye. As you guys can see, I'm kind of creating a triangle. So really all you have are 3 shadows on your lid, and you're just going to focus on blending them. Now I'm going to go in with Dark Truffle. This is an optional shadow that you can add, but if you want to make it just a little bit darker on the outer corner, again, you can. In the video you guys are looking at, it's a lot darker than when you actually see it in person. I felt like in person it wasn't as dark as this, so but anyways, so now I'm going to go in and just blend everything out once more. That way nothing is super harsh. Now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to take the tape off and peel that sucker right off, and look at what we got. Something nice and clean. So now I'm just going to go in with some Inglot gel liner and a little bit of Duraline, and the Duraline is going to help the gel liner apply smoother. And I'm just going to do my wing liner as usual. I do have a full-on tutorial that I will link down below for you guys in case you were wondering about it. I do show you guys how to do wing liner with gel as well as liquid liner. So just an FYI. And then once I get done doing that, I am going to apply false lashes for this look. These are the Devon Rex lashes by Nubounson, and I'm just going to pop those suckers right on. Now I am going to show you guys me taking off the excess that had fallen, but you guys can't see as much, but there was quite a bit of fallout just with the glitter from the shimmer shadows. So I did do my foundation off camera. I used these clean finish mattes by Rimmel, and we're going to move right into concealing. I'm going to go in with my Naked Concealer and then a little bit of the Fit Me. And the Fit Me is really just there because the Naked Concealer is only about a shade and a half or so lighter than my actual skin tone, and I just wanted a little more highlight. So I'm going to go in with just a little bit of that Fit Me. This is in light, and that's just going to add a little more lightness to the under eye area. And then I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and I'm just going to blend it all out. So for my bronzer today, I'm going to go in with the Soulmates palette. This is by Too Faced. It's the Ross and Rachel one. I am starting to use this more because I'm getting ready to run out of my Chocolate Soleil, which is a great palette that I love to use for bronzing up my face. But before I purchase another one, I figured that I would kind of give this some love. So I'm going to take that all over to the places I would normally bronze up my face, and then I'm going to go in and just dust off the highlight that's underneath my eyes. So to go in for highlight, I am going to use my new NARS Copacabana highlight. I love this stuff. This stuff is incredible. I featured it in my VIB haul. It's just, oh, it's so beautiful. But I'm just going to take it to the highest points of my cheekbone area and right over kind of like in a C shape. And I'm just going to blend it out using my fingers. I'm going to take a little bit on my nose. And the reason for this is because I want my highlighter, to kind of illuminate more, but I also want it to be long lasting. So for blush, I'm going to go in with the Lorac Plum blush. I've been using this like crazy here this past couple of months. I love this stuff. It will be in my current favorite video. And then for highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia So Hollywood Illuminator, and I'm just going to be taking it on this fan brush. This is by BH Cosmetics. It's so soft. It's incredible. I love this brush set. It's a very, very good brush set. I will link it down below in case you guys are wanting to see it, but it's a great fan brush. So I know I didn't contour, but I did go in and chisel out the bottom of my cheeks like I did contour, just because I got a little sloppy with my bronzer. So I'm just going to put that on there and let that sit for a little bit. And we're going to move into the eyes. I'm going to go in with this Jumbo Pencil by NYX, and I'm just going to put that in my waterline. I had to use a brush for it because the pencil isn't sharpened enough. So now I'm going to go in with the color, what is this? Dark Truffle, and I'm going to take this on my lower lash line, and I'm going to be using the Sigma E21 brush. I've mentioned this before. I love this brush. This brush is incredible for your lower lash line. Seriously is. And then to blend that out, I'm going to go in with Bordeaux again, and I'm just going to take it on a pencil brush and buff it out even more. You can make this as smoky as you want. You can keep this as tight to your lower lash line as much as you want. You do whatever you want. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that NARS Illuminator, that cream illuminator, and I'm going to pop that on my inner corner to use as a base for the next color called Satin Sheets. It's that shimmery big shadow that's in there. And then for mascara, I'm just going to go in with this MAC Giga Black mascara, and I'm just going to put that on my lower lashes. Now I'm going to go back into the face, and I'm just going to dust off the excess product from the Airspun. And this is where I started with the Grunge lip liner. This is by Coloupop, and I started lining my lips, and then I was like, you know, I really like this lip liner. So I was like, what the hell? I just ended up going in and just coloring my entire lip with it. But then I was like, you know, I feel like it doesn't have enough color in it. So then I was like, I got it. So I decided to pop on a little bit of this liquid lipstick. This is a Stila one. I just got it. It's, I think, in Bossy. Probably butchering it like crazy. I'm sorry, but I'll have it listed below. And then I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to create an ombre effect with it, and then just clean up my lips with this flat definer brush. So that is the final look. I hope you guys like it. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys all in my next video. And I will talk to you guys all very soon. Bye.